Okay, I'm just here with Johnny Nelson. How you doing, Johnny?
How you doing? You alright?
You alright? Yeah, man. I've been seeing.
London to Leicester.
We're on tour with rock stars, Johnny.
That's how we go.
That's how we go down. Listen, Johnny, you're at Floyd Mayweather's celebration event. You did the last one. How does the last one compare to this one?
You know what? I'm not surprised that the interest is the public has still got such an appetite to come and see Floyd and he listen to what he's got to say and see how his career, his new career as a retired fighter is going. He's now a promoter, he's now a businessman, and this is what everyone's going to hear about. I'm going to remind people, I'm going to ask Floyd to remind people about how life was when he didn't have all this. Yeah. And a lot of people just don't get that. All this is, Floyd Money Mayweather, they don't get that. Yeah. So he'd be happy to tell him that story, but he'll also tell him about, what life and what things he's looking forward to. I'll ask him about Conor McGregor. I'll ask him about business and the fights that he's looking forward to. And that's why, it's just intriguing. And he does it with a smile on his face. He's coming with his boys. His boys have come over to the UK. It's a holiday for them. So he's now 40 years old. Yeah. He's a big old man. Yeah, and he's still enjoying life in just a brilliant condition.
Yeah, he looks happy, doesn't he? Because compared to last year, he came over, he looks happy. I mean, he's at 40 now. He's getting 7 figures a month.
There's no pressure now. Yeah. He's enjoying life. And he's done it all. Yeah. No matter what, he's done it, and it's going to take a lot of fighters a hell of a slog to catch up to what he's achieved. Yeah. Now there's no pressure on. He's no longer in fight mode. He's in civilian mode. He's in business mode. Yes. And that's why it changed the personality of a lot of fighters. Yeah.
I mean, obviously, like you said, he's just chilling out now, relaxing. But he was the king of the welterweight division. But this weekend, he got obviously Thurman and Garcia. What do you think about that fight? How do you think that's going to pan out?
I think it's an intriguing fight. I think when Keith Thurman boxed Sean Porter, I actually thought Sean Porter won the fight. I read Keith Thurman. I think Sean Porter's unpredictable, aggressive, come forward style was just I kind of tipped him as winning that one. He didn't get the nod. Now against Garcia. Garcia is a fighter that, even though he's achieved what he's achieved, I've never looked at him and thought, wow, this guy's unbelievable. I think Garcia can be outboxed and outmoved on this one. So I go for Thurman to do a job on it. It's going to be a hard fought job because Garcia is so tough, so strong. Yeah. You make one mistake, you see what happened to Amir Khan. Yeah. He'll take you out clean.
I mean, obviously, when he fought Matisse, a lot of people thought he was going to bang out, but Garcia fought on the back foot. He showed his boxing ability. Do you think he's going to have to resort to that with Thurman, or do you think he's going to be more of a brawler?
I don't think he'll outbox Thurman. I don't think he will. Yeah. He'll outpunch Thurman, but I don't think he'll outbox Thurman. Right. Our Thurman's style is too naturally slick. And so therefore he's got to roughhouse him, he's got to close him down, he's got to talk him into a turn. That's how he's got to deal with Thurman. Otherwise, if he tries to outbox him, he'll definitely lose on points. Right. But I do think he's got the punch power and he can box. Yes. So therefore it makes him an intriguing fight.
And obviously Brooke Spence as well. That's a big one, isn't it, if it does happen?
Oh my God, Brooke and Spence, that's going to be a wicked fight. Yeah. Kell Brook, we've got all shapes and sizes.
I know he's your boy.
Yeah, he's my boy. Yeah. And when I say to people, he can do this, he can pull this off, he beats Spence, people say no chance. Yeah. I'm telling you now, ignore the fact that he's my boy. Wait till after the fight and you'll understand what I'm saying. Right. Kell Brook will deal with Spence. He knows it's a tough fight, but he knows he's got the power to put the pressure on. And that's why, to me, I tip Brook.
Because the thing is, I was having this conversation and basically he's gone up and fought Golovkin and Golovkin didn't even stop him.
That's right.
So he's going back down to 147. He's going with the added confidence going at 147.
Yeah, of course. Added confidence, belief. And the thing is, he could have took an easy opponent after the Golovkin fight. Yes. Yeah. He took Spence. Which shows, he sees things differently than most of the public sees it. And that's most important. As long as he knows he can do it, and the people around him know what he can do, then, you know what, he's second to none. Yeah. When he boxed Golovkin, the gym knew what he was capable of doing. Yeah. And he had success in that fight. But when a man's punching your head and breaking the bones in your head, there ain't nothing you can do about it.
And he surprised a lot of people as well.
Did. And so he showed him some true boxing ability. So therefore, With the Spence fight, again, people will say, you know what, now I've got to kind of give credit where credit's due. Because I probably won't get until after the fight.
Because obviously you've seen a lot of boxing fights. How many times have you seen somebody outbox Golovkin? How many times have you seen Golovkin lose rounds?
Even guys, ex-opponents of Golovkin, they had to admire what Kelly achieved because he showed a chink in his armor. And after that, I actually thought to myself, you know what, Floyd Mayweather would beat Golovkin because he got that style off to a T.
Yes.
You know, he beat some big punches like Alvarez, and he made him look very ordinary. So can you imagine what he did to Golovkin?
Right.
Kell showed the blueprint to beat him. So it shows he's got that boxing brain to know exactly how to do it.
Right. So obviously he's laid down the blueprint how to beat Golovkin. Yeah. Coming to this weekend, the big one, Bow-You. Hey. A lot of people on the fence, a lot of people saying it's early, Bow-You late.
Like common sense will tell you David Haye because he's what he achieved. But I'm telling you now, you look at Tony Bellew, you look at the speed he's got, look at the height he's got when he's doing his shot, and I'm thinking, you know what, I actually think he might be a bit faster than David, but David has the power. And on David's last two performances, I understand Bellew's kind of thinking how he's calculating to say, you know what, this guy's hustling this. He's no longer the force to be reckoned with. Right. So that's why Tony said, let's do this, let's step up. Yeah. If he's got it wrong, he'll pay the price. Because he says the old David Haye, you know, he'd deal with me. But this version of David Haye, I don't believe it. And so Tony will look like a spent guard because we all saw, but nobody actually clocked that.
Yes.
Maybe Tony's seen something we haven't. David is the hardest he's trained for any fighter bar Andy Harrison because it's bragging rights here. He can't afford to lose, otherwise his career's over. He looks in brilliant condition. And so let's believe, you know, he just tapered himself for the opponents that he had in front of him for his last two fights. That's why he didn't look outstanding. Now he's had to step it up. You know, against Tony Bellew. If you can turn back time, you'd side with David Haye. But if you can't turn back time, Tony Bellew can expose him because Tony's hungry enough and wants to have a tear up. The longer the fight goes, the more you favour Tony.
You got a flavour of Tony Bellew longer the fight goes, like I said, because this is like the most active fight he's fought since 2012 when he fought Chisora.
And that's why, when he did the public workout in the old studio the other day, I was looking at how Tony was hitting the pads and the speed of his hand, and I just thought, you know what, I can see a problem because when he hits David, you know, he needs to pepper him. Once he gets the target, once he gets the measure, then they'll drop the shot in. But then you've got to think like the David side as well, because David just needs to hit him once. When he hits him once, they're both good finishers. And that's why this is such an intriguing fight.
Right. Okay, well, Johnny, you know what? There's some other fights on the bill. We're going to catch up tomorrow, though, bro. Yeah, we're rock stars, baby.
All right. Work hard, play hard.